Welcome to the Crypto Lab channel. In this video I will talk about Vechain price prediction and Vechain news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Vechain in 2022. Vechain Vet is a blockchain platform for logistics management. Work on the project began in 2015 and it saw the light in June 2016. Vechain aims to use distributed control technologies and the Internet of Things to create an ecosystem that solves the main problems in supply chain management. The platform uses two internal tokens, VAT and VTHO, to manage and create value based on the Vechain public blockchain. The idea is to improve the efficiency, traceability and transparency of supply chains, while reducing costs and putting more control in the hands of individual users. Vechain was created by Sunny Liu, formerly the Chief Information Officer, CIO, of Louis Vuitton China. The second co-founder is Jie Zhang. He leads the global corporate structure, corporate governance and finance of Vechain. Zhang previously worked at Deloitte and PricewaterhouseCoopers in finance and risk management. So let's start with the most important news of the past days about Vechain. Andreessen Horowitz Vet Katie Han raises $1.5 billion for WEB3 fund. Catherine Han, a former general partner at venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz, or A16Z, today unveiled her new solo project, Han Ventures. And what an unveiling. Han announced that the fund has raised $1.5 billion to invest in WEB3 startups. $500 million is earmarked for early-stage ventures, while a full $1 billion is set aside for companies looking to speed up their growth. According to CNBC, it's the largest debut venture fund ever raised by a solo female founding partner. We're committed to building a WEB3 ecosystem that future generations will admire, wrote Han in a blog post announcing the raise. WEB3 is the broad category for the next generation of the internet, which proponents think will be undergirded by blockchain networks and facilitated by cryptocurrencies. The idea is that, whereas the first stage of the internet allowed people to access information, and the second allowed them to interact with others, the third stage will decentralize the internet, so that it is user-controlled. That has the potential to disrupt the previous generation of disruptors. Imagine a decentralized Twitter, for instance, that is equal parts social media being made public, but the digital asset found it hard to hold this point. Instead, there was a subsequent downtrend that brought the price back down. However, the momentum would prove to not be dead as the recovery would pick up the next day. By Thursday, Cardano had recovered to as high as $0.857 from its trending week low of 78 cents. After touching this point, the digital asset would return back down, only to begin trading at a higher low. It settled above $0.8 as of the early hours of Friday, and continues to trend in this region. What the indicators say both the short and long-term forecasts for Cardano are not too positive. At the current price, the digital asset is trading well below its 50 and 100-day moving averages. Both of these determine if investors are willing to purchase a digital asset at a lower or higher price, and right now, investors coming into the cryptocurrency seem to want to purchase ADA at low prices. Market structure. This could then give it the momentum to move through the trend line for a much larger move. However, right now, it is likely that the price will get rejected and test the 0.061 level. This level should hold if there is still bullish momentum. BTC and ETH are leading the market currently. It, therefore, makes sense to compare VAT to BTC and ETH. This is since you are taking more risks by holding VAT coins. VAT BTC on a one-day chart. VAT BTC has been in a consistent macro downtrend for almost a year now. However, after breaking out of the trend line and the bear market structure, it is moving forward to test higher levels. Providing that the retest of the 160 sat supply zone sparks more buying interest, the next level of interest is 215 sats. If the price does start to break below the supply zone at 140 sats, it will likely test the 120 sats area again. This scenario will be good for BTC bulls. However, for VAT holders, they would be losing profits in comparison to BTC. At BTC on a one-week chart. On the weekly chart, the price has broken through the trend line. It has since not shown much bullish momentum to the upside. As you can see above at 200 sats, there is a clear supply zone. This can be observed. The carbon has been driven by independent research and technological development, boasting a 20-member expert research team that ultimately helped build the Shanghai Environment and Energy Exchange. The Carbon Management SaaS platform combines professional carbon consulting and carbon reduction methodology services, allowing enterprises to quickly flesh out and act on carbon reduction strategies. The project is committed to building a blockchain-enabled digital innovation platform that serves the burgeoning low-carbon economy, while catering for business and governmental needs through a rapidly deployable system. Proudly, the carbon contributes to China's carbon neutrality strategy and contributes to global sustainable development goals by tackling the emissions from a wide array of industries including chemical, building materials, food and beverage, paper, transportation and more. We expect the carbon to be able to scale rapidly in the coming years in line with growing demand for digital carbon management services. The Carbon's Food Carbon Management Platform, the United Nations Global Corporate Net Zero Pathway, highlighted the many urgent challenges facing global food production. Produce goes through multiple production stages before it reaches the table, including R&D, harvesting, storage, processing, distribution and ultimately, retail, all of which generate greenhouse gases. Vechain price prediction for 2022, 2025 and 2030 is what we have for you today. When we look closely at the cryptocurrency market, we feel that it is doing quite well, rather, it is doing very well. Vechain price prediction 2022 Vet has huge potential. With certain interactions and innovations, it is possible to increase the number of users and advertising. If the market focuses on investing in Vechain, the price could rise much higher. By 2022, it may reach a maximum value of $0.073. That is expected to reverse slightly if the market goes down. The year 2022 could end with an average price of $0.065, a minimum price of $0.063, and a maximum price of $0.073. Vechain price prediction 2023. In 2023, with wider adoption and partnerships among other important blockchain networks, the price of Vechain will skyrocket. The maximum trading price may reach 11 cents in 2023. The price ranges will be very trendy if we stick to them. If all goes well, we can expect an average price of $0.097, with a maximum price of 11 cents for 2023. Vechain price prediction 2024. Volatility drives the cryptocurrency market. Today it is not easy to predict and keep up with current prices. This is where many cryptanalysts come into play. Price projections are correct for the years indicated. Cryptocurrency consumers remain concerned about cryptocurrency bans and new restrictions. Vechain could cross $0.16 if the market sees a nice bull run in 2024. Given that it is expected to be owned by long-term investors, its average price for 2024 will be around 14 cents. Vet price prediction 2025. There are signs that the cryptocurrency market is entering a new era. We are confident that the long-term price forecast for Vet will rise, as there is still optimism that the currency will attract much more attention. The year 2025 could end with an average bid of 21 cents and a minimum bid of 20 cents. The maximum bet is expected to be around 24 cents. Vet price forecast 2026. For a long-term forecast of the Vechain price, basic analysis is important. In terms of industry benefits, the native token offers several. The autonomy of the digital economy makes it ideal. As dApp and stablecoins evolve, the network offers competitive programmable payment, logistics, and storage options. There is a possibility that the average Vet price will rise to around $0.30 by 2026, if the idea attracts more investors. For 2026, the year may end with a maximum price of 35 cents with a minimum price 29 cents level. Vet price prediction 2027. Vet will be seen as the best option, and with a huge community, the Vechain price will reach new highs. Price swings are hard to predict, especially if the market is more bullish or bearish than ever. For the year 2027, the Vechain rate will be almost 40 cents. The maximum bet we can get is 50 cents. Vechain end 2027 average price prediction could be around 42 cents. A huge price turnover is expected in the range determined by the cryptocurrency market. Vechain price prediction 2028. It appears that by 2028, Vechain Vet prices will reach a level similar to their previous all-time high. For 2028, we can expect the average rate to be 60 cents. If everything goes smoothly, we